I think that awareness is one of the most important things that a person could strive for. Because of lesser awareness, or a lack of awareness, is sort of like limbo, right? It's sort of like autopilot, right? It's sort of like you're not really making your own conscious decisions. You're making decisions from a place of familiarity and comfort, right? It's like you wake up and everything is the same every single day, right? Which usually, over the course of a period of time is the way that it is, right? But the more a person grows in awareness, really the better decisions they can make for themselves. When I look at that, it's like, all right, well, or not in, but of lesser awareness, it's like you're only going to be making decisions based in that space of awareness. And that's just the reality of that. So as I heal and as I grow, being on this journey and everything, I see that the most important thing for me is awareness. I look at these conversations that I'm having with my future self, 10 years out, 20 years out, as well, 10 years back, 20 years back, and everything. I would argue that 20 years back is a little bit more challenging. Um, the further back you go, the less awareness was there. Um, the most awareness that a person can have is the awareness that they can have right now, right? And so, like, I look at myself and it's like, all right, well, I'm 23 now. No, never mind. I'm 33 now. Correct that. I'm 33 now. And, wow, I'm 33 now. I don't know why it's like that, like, really took me in. But it's, you know. I remember when I was 23, a decade ago. I remember. But I'm 33 now. And, the argument that life flies by quick as fuck is real. And this is why awareness, as I'm arguing, is what I think, if not the most important, one of the most important aspects to a person, to a human being, to human evolution, right? If you stay stuck in a certain level of awareness, you can only make certain decisions. That's the reality of it. However, if you start achieving higher levels of awareness and make decisions that don't keep you trapped in the lower levels of awareness, you're going to do better for yourself. Like, that's just the reality of it. And so, as I sit with awareness, I recognize where I'm at now, where it is that I'm trying to go and everything. And this shit's hard, by the way. I'm not about to, sit here and say that this is easy. No, it's very often for me, it's very challenging to make the harder choice. It really is. Comfort and familiarity are seductive as fuck. They want to pull you in. They want you to stay the same. They want you to step into that nice warm bubble bath and, just right? They want that. And in my experience at least and in my own opinion, life gets better the more challenging decisions are made. That's just the reality of it, for me at least. But no, it's not easy. Growing in awareness is very challenging because it requires hard decisions. It requires very challenging decisions to be made. So, I look at it and it's like, it, you know, when I was of lesser awareness, I was not making decisions like I'm making today back then. You know, um, I also wasn't thinking about things the same back then as I am today. I'm not seeing things the same. I'm not feeling things the same way. Um, Back then, I couldn't really feel so wholly and fully. When I say holy, I don't mean HOLY. I mean, like, WHOLE. Nothing against the word holy, just, different word. Um, when I say fully, like, I have processed so many emotions that now, like, the cap is through the fucking roof. Like, yeah, sit with the fucking shame and the guilt, right? You're gonna be flying with the joy, with the joy and the ecstasy and the euphoria, um, and that's just the way that works. So, like, this is what awareness is all about, right? Think about it this way: if someone gives you, when you're very small, in infancy, right, a child, if someone gives you a lens to look through, and that lens is like this, you can only see so much. And that so much that you can see is close to nothing, right? This is kind of how awareness goes. The more that you expand your awareness, the more that you get to experience in life. And that's a really beautiful thing because, say for instance, expanding awareness looks like dealing with shame and guilt, right? A lot of people don't want to go there. They don't. Shame and guilt is not fun to sit with. It's like it's that, and it's oftentimes tear producing and everything. It's just not easy, right? However, when you sit with it, holy fucking shit, you can blast off to the fucking moon with joy and ecstasy and euphoria and all these incredible. You feel everything more fully. You really do. This is why awareness is important. This is why personal evolution, this is why human evolution, consciousness, the evolution of consciousness, the evolution of awareness, the evolution of, personality. Oh, by the way, personality, right? So, the way that somebody sees themselves, a lot of people have lived in a very fixed way, right? Personality is not fixed. Just because your mommy and daddy filled your mind with ideas when you were younger about who you were and what you were capable of, and, oh, little Johnny's always done this, he's always been this way, and therefore he probably always will be that way. Subliminal bull fucking shit. No. You can step right the fuck out of that, expand the shit out of your awareness, also expanding your personality, see yourself differently, see life differently, live differently. It's that simple. It really is. It's not, in theory, it's simple. In practice, you've really got to sit with a whole fuck ton of a lot of shit. But this is why awareness is important, right? This is why awareness is important, because when you're really there, right? Think about it this way. If you look at something, or if you're experiencing something, if you're with people, right? You're either in one of three places, right? You're either completely with them, like completely, like fully, fully with them, physically, mentally, emotionally, right? Energetically, all that stuff. You are dissociated, not with them, right? You're physically present, but you're mentally and emotionally fucking gone. Or maybe you have a little bit of a mixture of both. Maybe, you go back and forth. Maybe you're dissociated and then you're present, and you're dissociated and you're present, right? Growing, at least what I value, right? Growing with the capacity to be fully present with whatever it is that you're doing, right? So that whenever you're doing something, whenever you're experiencing something with someone, you fully experience it, right? This is presence. And in my own experience, I have missed out on a whole fuck ton of a lot of shit in life because I was just fucking dissociated. Crossing my eyes just for, effect. Not, trying to distort anything or any of that stuff. Just fucking off, floating in the fucking wind. You're doing everything, and you're going everywhere, but you're also just not there, right? This is why awareness is important. It's really that simple. It takes a whole fuck ton of a lot of patience with the self to really grow in this, but That's how it works. And again, being here on this journey of mine, healing, I recognize the power of awareness. It's kind of like when I read The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle, a book that changed my life forever. It's like this is all there is. Wherever the mind is trying to seduce you into, whether it's the past or the future, this is all there is. And of course, yes, you can plan for it. You can consciously plan for the future. The past, I would dig a little bit just to, or a lot, depending on what you got, just to know what fucked you up. And then that's it. Grow and evolve in conscious awareness.